What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Carpenters Apprentice. We're here today with Roberto Soto, the owner and founder, right, of San Antonio Furniture Finders, a really dope-ass store out here in, where would you call this?
This is the Beacon Hill neighborhood at the shops at Blanco roundabout.
And can you tell folks a little bit more about what you got going on in here?
Yeah, so we carry vintage and antique furniture. We really focus a lot on mid-century modern. So we have mostly furniture, but we do carry decor, lighting, art, that kind of stuff as well.
And what made you, how do you have an eye for these things, man? I'm looking around the room, you got Roseanne's old couch, you got these beautiful chairs, you know, you got all these cool things. How do you know what to pick?
So a lot of it really comes from my customers. So they kind of dictate what it is that I'm looking for. I know, some of them will come in and tell me, hey, I'm looking for this, and so that's what I go after. Or I get an idea of what most of them are wanting, and that's what I go and find. As you can see, our store is not huge. It's only about 1,400 square feet, so we really have to be selective on what we bring in.
Okay. And how did you decide to open this? When did you open it?
So I've been selling for about 7 years now, but we opened our own store February 2016, and so that was over on Fredericksburg Road. We just moved to this location like late December of 2017, and so it was really just something that I had started as like making extra money kind of thing, and then it grew into a love and a passion of doing this. So I gave up my teaching job to just run the business.
Prior to having this store, what was the first item, because you said it was 7 years and that you didn't get the store till recently. Right. So what was the first thing you remember selling?
A dresser, and that's probably my number one seller still now. Yeah. I think it was a French provincial dresser that first thing I sold.
How did you sell it?
Craigslist. Yeah.
And do you know the person that you sold it to? Did you have any kind of contact with them?
Not at the time, no. Now I know like a ton of my customers. Back then it was just kind of buying and selling, just to make extra money. Now it's a passion of what I do. And
to quit your job and start something like this, I'm assuming full time. Right. What the heck was that like?
Pretty scary.
Yeah,
pretty scary. My previous job paid really well. I don't make anywhere near what I was making before. I can say that. And I think I put in more time now as well, but it doesn't feel like it because not that I didn't love teaching, because I did, but I love this just as much, if not more, and it's just as fulfilling as well.
What is it about this that gives you that passion to keep doing it?
So, I think just over time, I finally came to the realization that, like, when somebody buys a piece of furniture from us and puts it in their house, it's something that they live with every single day. And so I'm in so many people, probably close to 1,000 people's lives now, based on something they've bought from me and put in their house that they use every day. The kitchen table that they have dinner at, or the sofa that they sit at to watch TV, or whatever it may be. It's something that they see and use every single day. So I'm in people's lives every day, and so that's pretty awesome.
And anytime we talk to small business owners, I like to know what mentally gets you through the tough times of being a small business owner.
That's a good question. I think just knowing that, all those people out there on Instagram and Facebook and customers that come through are counting on me to provide them with those things that they need, like every single day. And so I think that's really what keeps me going.
That's nice. And the family, how do they take what you're doing here? How did they accept you leaving a well-paid job for a risk?
I think they were behind me because they trust in, what I do most of the time. It was a little scary, I think. I think even now, because like I said, I get paid less now than I was before. But I think, we've never gone without, so they know that regardless of what happens, it's still going to be okay.
And how important is it for you to chase your dream as opposed to a dollar?
It's very important, I think. I think that when I die, 100 years from now, I'll feel fulfilled that I actually did this. And there's other dreams that I still want to do, but this is the one I'm fulfilling right now.
That's awesome, brother. It was so good to talk to you. Thank you for being here. And you guys, we'll see you next time.